welcome back to another Tops from Ted. The last time I saw you, it started snowing, but we've got another 6 beers to help us get through this winter weather, and hopefully it'll be bright and sunny on the other side. Okay, so the first one we have this week is Boulevard's Tank 7. It's an American Saison, which is a Belgian style of beer made in the spring and summer. It means season, and Saisons were traditionally a lighter style of beer. They brewed them with what was on the farm. And because they use natural fermentation, sometimes the yeast would be kind of funky and you'd get like a barnyard type of aroma out of it. This is not a funky Saison. It smells like spring. It just smells like good, fresh yeast. As you can see, it's a bit hazy, golden in color, with a white head. You can see the carbonation coming off the bottom of the glass. Saisons are fairly heavily carbonated beers. Tank 7 is a classic Saison from Boulevard out in Kansas City. Boulevard's been around for a long time. The owner of Boulevard didn't have a succession plan, and a few years ago he sold to Duvel Morgat. Yep, you can see the Belgian lacing on that. When the head sticks to the side of the glass and leaves lace all around the glass, that's Belgian lace. A sign of a very stable head, very good beer. Now our second beer is Sullivan's Irish Golden Ale. Sullivan's is out of Kilkenny, Ireland. It's the family that, it's the Smittix family. They had acquired the name Sullivan's. Sullivan's was an old family brewery in Kilkenny for hundreds of years. So this is their Irish Golden Ale. So Sullivan's is pretty hazy as well. Golden in color, not quite as bright as Tank 7 Saison. You can smell the yeast on there. But it's fairly subdued. Some good malt character, not overly sweet, but definitely malty, definitely on the malty side, but really easy, smooth drinking beer. It's 5.2 ABV, pretty standard for your traditional beers. Nice, good Irish Golden Ale. For the next beer, El Segundo, Casa Azul. So this is the first time I'm gonna have this beer. Heard some good things about it. It won a GABF gold medal, but El Segundo just started carrying this in cans, and it's new to the market. We just started carrying it on Wednesday. West Coast style beer, and this one is definitely filtered. You can see right through this, nice and clear. It's an amber. It's got a nice off-white head, nice light malty lager. Well balanced, definitely a little bit on the sweeter side. Easy drinking. This one comes in below 5%, 4.6. Pretty close to light beer for ABV at least, but it's got plenty of body, a nice mouthfeel, a little bit of creaminess to it, a really excellent, easy drinking amber lager. Now, we've got Maduro. Maduro is a brown ale from Cigar City Brewing Company, brewery located down in Tampa. Cigar City in New York is definitely more well known for their High Lie, their IPA. This is the brown ale. It's filtered, it's not hazy. It's got very strong caramel aromas there. Very rich, malty, really nice. Great for the winter weather. When the snow is falling and the sun is going out, this is the type of beer that'll warm you up. Goes great with stews and roasts and that type of meal. Delicious beer. Okay, so our next beer, Omigang Solera. This is a sour beer from Omigang, a brewery up in New York. This is up at Cooperstown. Omigang is a great craft brewery up there. They've got a festival every October called BCTC, a festival that is anticipated by craft enthusiasts from the East Coast. Everyone brings their A game to this festival. It's pretty outrageous. Okay, so the Solera is part of their sour series, and Omigang does a really good job with their sours. You may be familiar with Omigang from the Game of Thrones series of beers that they've done. So this is a straw-colored sour beer, fairly decent amount of carbonation here. You get that tartness right on the nose, on the aroma. Not a lot of fruit. This isn't one of the fruited sours. It's just really tart. It doesn't have that sweetness that you get with some of the fruited sours where you have the sweet and the tart. This is tart. More of a summer style than a winter beer. But maybe you can have one of these and pretend it's sunny out. And Barrier Brewing Company's Oceanwood IPA. This is a 7.7 ABV IPA from our friends over at Barrier Brewing Company in Oceanside, New York, which is a stone's throw from Long Beach. A lot of you are probably very familiar with their beers. We've been a huge fan of Barrier for years, and they actually brewed our 5th anniversary beer for us called Top Dollar, a take on their Money IPA. So this is their new IPA, Oceanwood. I haven't had this one yet either. We just got this in this week. Surprise, surprise, a hazy IPA. Barrier has not been filtering their beer since before not filtering became cool. And we used to have to explain to people at the beginning that there's nothing wrong with the beer, and it's gonna taste really good. They just don't filter their beers. That is a nice hop bomb. Nice bitterness. Really, really beautiful beer. Nice fruity, just like an explosion. This is a really fantastic New England style IPA. Really one of the better ones I've had in a while. And you guys know the deal as far as going to tophops.com for subscription, and definitely go look at us on Instagram and check out the Facebook page. Love to see you guys back at Top Hops again soon, and hopefully the spring brings better times. Take care.